I'm broke the boss, I flip the script. Super Trucker Podcast got me fully equipped. Left the noise behind, now I'm stacking green. Voyager Nation make me live the dream.
So the DAT load board lit up this week. What the hell is going on? Let's go over it. Let's see if that's just if that's a light at the end of a tunnel, if that's a freaking solution, or that just a temporary shit show. All right, cash flow, the hidden killer. Yes, that shit kills a lot of trucking.
I mean that's one of the biggest things. And cash flow, guys, is directly controlled by you, by being available. Again, it all comes down to that. The bottom line is to be available, get out there and run, because that's the only way to keep those doors open, is to maintain that level of cash flow. Because remember, I know a lot of guys, man. You've been in the game just as long as I have, and guys who hold their trucks hostage and don't hit the road because thinking the rates will get better, and that's when and only when I'll run my truck. Well, you're depleting cash. You're depleting the reserves. Every day you're parked, there's a price to that, and it's, I don't know, man. I just never met a guy rich enough to do that.
Yes, look, as an owner-operator, your life is going to be so much easier if you know you have 2,500 plus coming to your account every single week. Now, before you scream into the screen that not in this market or whatnot, no, $2,500 you can do every single week. If you're not doing that, you either need to give us a call so we can hook you up, or you need to change something that you're doing wrong, because there is zero excuses not to take home $2,500 at least home in any market if you're pushing 70 hours.
Yeah, for sure.
And when you have every week 25 coming or more, a lot of those problems that you're experiencing right now would not be such a big problems, because a lot of your problems, let's just admit it, $500, $800, $1,000. If you got 25 coming every week,
it's not a big deal.
It still sucks, but it's no longer deadly.
But you can accept that it's a cost to do business, because if you got no money coming in, that fucking $1,000 could be everything.
Because, man, I don't want to, expose us as shitheads or some shit like that. But man, when I see some owner operators, even in our fleet, sometimes, man, 1 week $700, next week $900, third week vacation, fourth week $1,200. Number one, if that's the money that somebody's making, that means we're not running at a full
potential.
scale.
Yeah, for sure.
We were not working with dispatcher. We only working a couple of days a week. We making every bad decision in the book. Where fuel economy may be 2 miles of a gallon or some crap like this. Something extremely crazy. And sometimes I go and ask dispatchers, how long do you think this is gonna last? No, but he's happy.
Bullshit.
Bull fucking shit. He is gonna be happily out of business in no time if that's gonna continue any longer. And I know some of you guys watching this video are these guys, not necessarily our guys that are in that predicament. But man, you can change that. Come talk to us. Come talk to John, to Christian. Come talk to me. There is a way for you to make no less than 25. You can actually make a lot more. But let us help you, because you just listening to some idiots on social media and to the toothless guy who had a truck one day.
Oh, well, yeah, because here's the thing, guys. Ain't nobody here to talk anybody to make them different or change or beg you to get out of your situation. Look, if you've had enough and you want shit to be different, 863-342-5171.
That's where we change people. No, we're not trying to change you. We're just saying, if you had enough and you're ready for a change, you know where to find us. All right. What else we got? Broker games. Oh, man, that's a fucking bag of fun right there. So every time the rates are coming up, obviously, it's you can talk shit about brokers all you want, and we deserve a lot of that. But at the end of the day, man, I see brokers as our pro bono sales team.
Okay. Yeah.
So we keep the customer, we deal with other bullshit, we just take whatever we need, and we can do whatever we want with the rest.
Yeah.
So I think that every time the rates are spiking, now imagine this. Broker's real customer is the customer of freight. So now broker has to be in this very, very competitive market to approach that customer of his that he potentially can lose just because he's approaching him.
Right.
And ask for more money. So it's not very comfortable, but it's on us, truckers, to push the brokers to do it. So say no to cheap freight. Negotiate like your life depends on it, because it does. Your business depends on it. You got to negotiate. You have to have a strong dispatcher who knows how to negotiate and squeeze every penny out of the broker. Then we're going to be forced to go to the shipper and ask for more money. Now, because it's not so easy, and the broker runs very, very big chance of losing that, because nothing will shipper for calling 1-800-CH Robinson and be like, yo, what's up? Can you quote me on this lane?
Yeah, but
as a matter of fact, he doesn't even need to call. CH Robinson calls them every day anyway.
Yeah, but if everybody is holding strong, you know,
then the CH Robinson has to sing the same song. Yes, so it's up to us. The rates are only as low as we're willing to accept them. Let's not be delusional. We cannot control the rates in the as far as dictating them. We cannot control fuel prices, and we cannot control the economy or markets. But we can control what we do and how we act, how we fight for our cut of this industry. So you can fuck around, and that's some serious stuff. So you just gotta go for it.
Yeah, there you go. So then we got, paperwork and all of that good stuff. Some people underestimate this part. They think no one is looking, especially in good markets and things of that nature. But, FMCSA, they got eyes, they got ears, they hear things, especially with the landscape. Like we've been talking in the beginning of the video, that things are going to be changing. They're probably coming to be looking for other additional items to turn up the heat. And so you want to make sure that, you can do everything that you can to keep those inspections clean. Roadside inspections, you want to have clean ones under your belt. Out of services for as things that maybe were overlooked in the last few years can hold a different type of impact in the next coming months.
Yes. So bottom line, square 1, 2, and 3. Keep your truck legal. Run maximum legal amount of time that you can, and run effectively. If you're wasting your time out there, if you're wasting 70 hours a week, that's not the profit. No. You gotta work 70 hours a week. That's when you're gonna see the profit. And for those who's gonna say, oh, that's not fair because regular work week is 40 hours. All right, then be a driver. Case closed.
There we go. Problem solved.
If you're an entrepreneur, shut the fuck up. Let's go make some money. How about that? As a matter of fact, just popped something in my head. Back to broker games, right? Because it's so difficult for the brokers to negotiate those rates. So now we're trying to come up with all kinds of shenanigans. So now sometimes we will pay us more than what we get from the customer, if we have to. Mm-hmm. And that's where shenanigans start. That's where you start seeing this whole menu of like $50 for missing a phone call, $100 for not submitting the BOL within 2 seconds of delivery, like $300 for being late, plus 15% of the load for being late per day, like all kinds of shit. But this is your dispatcher's job to protect you from it. If you're booking your own freight, you're your own dispatcher, that's your job at that point. But like in our case, or most owner-operators in United States have a dispatcher, and that's dispatcher's job. If your dispatcher sucks, 863-342-5171, we have dispatchers that don't suck.
There we go. That's the call.
Yep. All right. So how to use this spike to grow your operation? I don't think it's about growth yet. I think for real growth, you probably want to have like a little bit more stable thing. It shouldn't be a spike. It should be
a longer wave.
Yes.
Sure.
But in order to be able to take advantage of growing when that happens, you got to be in business. In order to be in business, you got to be hustling today.
Yeah, you got to be able to become stronger right now. Use
Yeah.
this opportunity to get stronger as a business. For sure.
Absolutely. And I think in this like super unstable market when like, you know, like fucking I'm driving home and I feel like it's a fucking earthquake. Man, like I think that instability, just like it creates difficulties, it also creates those bumps, man, sometimes, and you can take advantage of that.
Yeah.
You just got to be strategic and you got to be smart, and now you know where to find people like that.
But if you listen to everything we're talking about, the maintenance is done. You got a reliable truck. You got a reliable dispatcher. The perception and your experience is freaking different. You approach it differently than from that place of like desperation and lack and like, oh my God, this one load has to pay for everything. And you know, it's just, so it's that. Just stick to your plan, guys. Have a plan for sure, and just stick to that bad boy.
I want to bring one example, you know, like when we say when some sort of emergency event happens, let's say big fire or train crash or whatever, like something like big and major, right? Most people will fall not because of an actual event. So let's say fire in movie theater, most people will not, technically I don't think we should use that word, because like I guess YouTube fucking blocks it. But let's just say most people will expire not because of fire, but because of panic and chaos and
gotcha.
trampling over each other. That's statistical truth. So apply now this to trucking. If you're that guy, always in the panic, always afraid, always like making incoherent decisions because you run your business not on diesel but on emotions.
Yeah.
You are that guy that's now trampling yourself. You're not helping yourself. So let us help you. 863-342-5171. All right, and real lesson from this market. So I guess we discussed all the lessons. Do you get any more lessons from this?
Nah, I think that's it. You just have to know at the end of the day what we've been preaching from the beginning. The only thing that you do control is yourself. So pay attention to that. Everything else, politics, rates, fuel, is beyond your control. You can just fucking roll with the punches and keep on going.
Agree. I think in order to feast one day at the winner's table, you gotta be in the game. So if you're gonna act emotional, weak, if you're not gonna hustle, this game called trucking is gonna eat you alive. And when the things are gonna get a hell of a lot better, you are not sitting at that table. So I would invite everybody to stay strong, so one day we can be at that table feasting.
Here we go, guys. So reserve your chair at that table, 863-342-5171. Give us a call.
Fuck yeah. Holy crap, is this real? $4,000 a week in this market, guys? This is not a joke. We got plenty of owner-operators in this market taking home $4,000 a week every single week. So if you're interested in something like this, we're located right here in Mulberry, Florida, just a few miles south of Lakeland. Give us a call, 863-342-5171, because $4,000 take home after all the expenses, that's nothing to laugh at.